Unai Emery had stated in the build-up to the game that Torreira, along with Stefan Lichtsteiner, would be handed his debut at some point during the club's final pre-season game of the summer. So it was not unexpected, but most believed the Uruguay international would possibly come on for the last half an hour, given he only started training with the squad on Monday following his extended summer break. Emery threw him straight in from the start, however, as he did with Lichtsteiner, and also Granit Xhaka, who had also only started training on Monday due to his involvement with Switzerland at the World Cup. Paired alongside Xhaka in a 4-4-2 formation in the first half, Torreira showed signs of what he will bring to this Arsenal team over the course of the season, despite it being clear he is nowhere near full fitness yet. It has to be remembered just how far behind Torreira, Xhaka and Lichtsteiner are compared to everyone else in terms of fitness. For most, this game marked the end of preseason, but for them it was just the beginning. Lucas Torreira gives the thumbs up. And given Torreira and Xhaka were lining up together in the engine room, they were always going to find things tough against their fitter and sharper opponents in the midfield battle. But the Arsenal duo were certainly not overrun by their Lazio counterparts. They gave as good as they got, which was encouraging. After a quiet start to the game, Torreira gave us a reminder of the type of play that impressed us so much during the World Cup. Marco Parolo was running away from him with the ball, but the Uruguay star chased him back, put him under pressure and turned over possession with a neat challenge. It was nothing spectacular, but that is exactly what he will be in the Arsenal side to do. He needs to be that added layer of protection for the defense, that annoying wasp who refuses to be batted away when the opposition attempt to launch an attack. And he was exactly that throughout the first half. Torreira was solid, he was disciplined and he was tidy. He's not an imposing presence in front of the back four, but he's the type of midfielder who you can tell is going to frustrate rival teams because he is just not going to go away. And for someone so small, he has an impressive leap. Arsenal's number 11 went into one aerial challenge looking like he would come off second best, but he left the Lazio man down on the turf after a clash of heads. Torreira raced off after the ball, clearly a bit dazed, but still on his feet. It was an impressive show of physicality from the new signing. Lucas Torreira in action against Lazio. The former Sampdoria man's debut came to an end on the hour mark when he was replaced as part of a quadruple substitution, and as he made his way off the field he could be satisfied with himself for a job well done. It was by no means a spectacular debut, but Torreira is not really a player who will get you off your feet. He's about doing the ugly side of the game well, and he did that on Saturday, despite probably only running at about 60%. Whether he starts against Manchester City next weekend remains to be seen. Unai Emery will make a decision on that in the coming days. But we saw enough in Stockholm to suggest that the 22-year-old will be a key man this season at the Emirates. Keep up to date with the latest news, features and exclusives from Football London via the free Football London app for iPhone and Android. Available to download from the App Store and Google Play.